Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. At least 67 terrorists have been killed as Pakistan's security forces foiled coordinated attacks at 12 locations across Baluchistan. Officials said ongoing operations have eliminated a total of 108 terrorists across the province, with 10 police and security personnel martyred. Sources added that 41 terrorists were killed in Panjgur and Harnai's Shaban area over the past 2 days. Israel's military has accepted that around 70,000 Palestinians were killed during the war in Gaza, after having earlier cast doubt on death tolls reported by the enclave's health officials. Israel's Ynet news website and other leading outlets reported, citing a briefing with senior military officials. Ynet cited an official as saying that in their estimation, around 70,000 Gazans were killed during the war, not including missing persons, adding that they were working to distinguish between terrorists and those who were not involved. Meanwhile, Israel has carried out its heaviest airstrikes in Gaza in weeks, killing 26 people, according to local health authorities, in attacks on a Hamas-run police station and on apartments and tents in an area sheltering displaced Palestinians. Despite the tenuous ceasefire agreed between Israel and Palestinian militant group Hamas, Israeli warplanes targeted the Sheikh Radwan police station west of Gaza City, killing 10 officers and detainees. A gas leak has been identified as the cause of an explosion at a building in the southern Iranian port city of Bandar, Abbas. The semi-official Mehr news agency cited the local fire department chief as saying the blast occurred on Saturday. At least one person was killed and 14 others were injured in the explosion. Iranian media have dismissed social media claims that a Revolutionary Guard Navy commander was targeted, calling those reports completely false. The US State Department has approved more than $6.5 billion in potential military sales to Israel in 3 separate contracts. The Pentagon said the US State Department approved a potential sale of Joint Light Tactical Vehicle and related equipment for an estimated cost of $1.98 billion, and another sale of AH-64E Apache helicopters for $3.8 billion. A third military contract was also awarded for $740 million. At least one person has been killed and another injured in drone strikes in Ethiopia's northern Tigray region. According to a senior Tigrayan official and a humanitarian worker, the incident is being seen as another sign of renewed tensions between regional forces and the national government. Ethiopia's national army fought fighters from the Tigray People's Liberation Front for 2 years, until late 2022, in a conflict that researchers say killed hundreds of thousands through direct violence, the collapse of healthcare systems, and famine. The State Department has also approved the potential sale of Patriot interceptor missiles and related equipment to Saudi Arabia for an estimated cost of $9 billion. The Pentagon said in a statement that the principal contractor for the sale of the missiles, Patriot Advanced Capability 3 Missile Segment Enhancement Missiles, will be Lockheed Martin Corp. It added that the approval follows a request by Saudi Arabia to buy 730 PAC-3 MSE missiles. Thousands of protesters have taken to the streets in Minneapolis, and students across the United States staged walkouts to demand the withdrawal of federal immigration agents from Minnesota following the fatal shootings of 2 US citizens. Students and teachers abandoned classes from California to New York on a national day of protest, which came amid mixed messages from the Trump administration about whether it would de-escalate Operation Metro Surge. Several thousand people gathered in downtown Minneapolis in sub-freezing temperatures, including families with small kids, elderly couples, and young activists. Meanwhile, the The Trump administration will add some 65,000 H-2B seasonal guest worker visas through September 30th. A Federal Register notice said the visas would be available to employers at risk of severe financial hardship due to a lack of US labor. The move roughly doubles the 66,000 visas available each year to businesses such as construction, hospitality, landscaping, and seafood processing. Employers in the seasonal businesses, including hotels, have clamored for more visas. More than 200 people have been killed this week in a collapse at the Rubaya coltan mine in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The collapse occurred on Wednesday, and the precise toll was still unclear as of Friday evening. The spokesperson for the rebel-appointed governor of the province where the mine is located said more than 200 people were victims of this landslide, including miners, children, and market women. Some people were rescued just in time and have serious injuries. An ally of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has proposed a bill to ban social media for children as the world's biggest market for Meta and YouTube joins a global debate on the impact of social media on young people's health and safety. Lawmaker LSK Devarayalu said not only are children becoming addicted to social media, but India is also one of the world's largest producers of data for foreign platforms. Based on this data, he said, these companies are creating advanced AI systems, effectively turning Indian users into unpaid data providers, while the strategic and economic benefits are reaped elsewhere. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang says the chipmaker plans to make a huge investment in OpenAI, denying reports that he is unhappy with the ChatGPT developer. Huang said the planned investment would likely be Nvidia's largest ever. Nvidia had announced in September that it could invest up to $100 billion in OpenAI, a move that would give the company funding and access to advanced chips critical to maintaining its lead in a highly competitive market. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.